Hello everybody, I'm Cathy Sage, baby feeding specialist. I've been working supporting new mums and their babies for 15 years in the NHS, in the community, in women's own homes, and also via Skype and Zoom and WhatsApp video. In today's video, I'd like to show you how to latch your baby on comfortably. The first thing I'd like to show you is getting yourself comfortable. And there are many different ways to do that. So you might like to settle down in your sofa, and just let your shoulders relax like that. It may be that you're quite sore underneath, as many new mums are. Then you might like to sit down on two rolled up towels like this. And that supports your stitches rather than feeling too sore underneath, because you're going to need to stay in this position for a while. If that's not comfy, you might like to try lying on your side. And that can be lovely for women who are a little bit sore underneath. So in this kind of position, best not to do that on a sofa, best to do that in the middle of a big sort of adult bed. If you've had a cesarean section, sometimes it's really nice to protect that wound. And it might be that you'd like to use pillows to feel comfortable. So to do this, just take some pillows and put them nice and tight into your body so that the baby's weight can rest on the pillows rather than on your bump, and there's no risk of baby touching your stitches down there. When you're comfy, what you need to do next is look at where your breast naturally hangs. Bear with me, I will explain with my comedy breast here. So it might be that you're leaning back slightly and that your nipple is pointing up in the air. If that's the case, your baby's going to want to feed coming down on that nipple. It may be that you're sitting up straight and perhaps your nipple points straight out like that. Baby, this is then going to be most comfortable latching on straight like this. It may be, like many women, you have nipples that naturally hang downwards, sometimes off to the side, sometimes just down here. Then your baby's going to need to come up to reach your breast, rather than posting your breast to the baby. And that's where lots of mums get sore, when they hold their baby in one position and then they move their breast to get it into baby's mouth. We don't want you doing that. It kinks up all the little milk ducts, and you need those to hang just very naturally. So look at where your nipple ends up, because that's where baby's going to need to be. How do we keep your baby comfortable? Babies feel most secure when they're fully in contact with you. That means that they've got their body in contact, their feet and their knees in contact. Then the baby can relax and focus on feeding. Very often I see mummies looking at what their baby's doing here, and the poor little baby's legs are lost in space. Baby's going to feel much better if they feel supported and much more able to latch like that. Your baby is going to want their head either neutral or slightly back. No baby wants to feed with their chin tucked into their chest like that. They don't want to feed on their backs with their head turned to one side. They just want to be nice and comfy in a nice straight line and in contact with you.